Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Another Adam Sandler fit. This is a sweatshirt that I have over an oversized shirt. So the shirt is coming out from the bottom. I'm comfortable. That's all that matters. I want to do a retest of something. I tried this Esteé Lauder Futurist SkinTint Serum Foundation out a few months ago, and it was the worst experience I'd ever had with a foundation. People in the comments said I was like lying and doing it just for views, but I don't lie. It was literally the worst experience I had ever had with a foundation before. Today I feel like, I don't know, I should give it another shot. It does have such great reviews that I feel like maybe my skin was having it like an episode back then. Maybe now is different. So we're gonna do the same thing I did last time. We're gonna start with the only primer I use for foundation wear test and the only primer I wear for longevity of my foundation, which is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This stuff is incredible. Smells like pine sol. I'm gonna let this completely dry down before going in with the foundation, and today I'm gonna be going in with a brush and a sponge. Okay, it is dried. It doesn't feel wet anymore. It feels like it normally does. So we're gonna go in with the Esteé Lauder Futurist SkinTint Serum. I got sent this shade 0N1 Alabaster. A brush on this side of my face, sponge on this side of my face. And for the brush, I'm even gonna put some on the back of my hand first and like buff it into the brush before I apply it. Let's try that. Well, this is clearly not the right shade, but let's forget about that for a second. I wonder if it's like the Ilia skin tint where it dries down to be the correct shade. The brush side looks about what I remember it looking. Let's go in with the Beauty Blender. I'm just gonna do what I do for most of it, and I'll just kind of start to blend it in with my finger and then blend the rest of it out with a sponge. That's just how I typically apply my foundations. The brush gives more coverage, but it doesn't look great. I'm just gonna go over with a sponge. Looks way different than the last time I used it in a good way. So I added a bit more right here, and as you can see, it is picking up the foundation that I already, or the skin tint I already put down, and giving me a bald spot right there. And then on this side, I applied a bit more here to be blended out. And it won't blend out. I wasn't making it up when I said I don't like this foundation. I was just hoping I would like it more. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I was using it the wrong way. Apply liberally every 15 minutes or apply at least 2 hours after. I just don't get it. I don't get if I'm using this incorrectly. A silky skin caring serum with beauty benefits of sheer tinted skin tone perfector. Every precious drop is enriched with skin essential nutrients, including botanical oil infusion of meadow foam seen. Rose hip hydrates and conditions instantly. Skin is comfortable and protected. Skin is gently refined over time. Yeah, I mean, look, Esteé Lauder is a great company, and I like a lot of their products, but maybe this is just a one layer and done foundation. Because I legitimately, yeah, the same thing is happening that happened last time. Granted, when I applied it that one layer and let it dry, it was fine. So maybe this is just something you really can't build upon. Well, that sucks. I mean, it's definitely something you can't let sit. Like, I'm kind of being aggressive with my face. The bald spot, I don't think I will be able to fix. But let me try to like blend out around it. I'm gonna put the rest of the makeup on my face, but I just wanted to give you guys a view of what the foundation looks like with one layer and a little bit more on places, blend it out with a sponge. Before I do anything else, this is what we're working with. And a nice little beeping in the background too. First, well, I guess this is my second first impressions, but I'm still not a big fan of it. It does feel, even on the back of my hand where it was, a little heavy. My face feels a little bit dragged down. I'm not super happy with the application of it, but let me try putting the rest of my makeup on and I'll come back and show you my second first impression. Is I'm still not a big fan of this foundation. I still wouldn't recommend it, but let me just give it the whole good shot. Okay, and this is the final look with everything on top of it. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys to get a closer look at it. Okay, sorry, I actually ended up taking a 45-minute break from this because there was leaf blowing happening outside my window, and so I couldn't film. So this is 45 minutes later, but this is what the foundation looks like with everything on top of it. Let me just zoom in quickly. So this is what it's looking like. Way more beautiful than I thought it was going to look. It looks really nice. Let me get in with mirror and I will go over exactly things. So I think the most immediate thing is I've had this on for 45 minutes. I do already see it settling into my smile line slightly, and also whatever the heck this little bump is or dip is in my chin, but it's definitely settling into smile lines pretty severely. This smile line, I can really tell that it's settled there. You can see a line even when I'm not smiling. When my face is neutral, which I don't love. Other than that though, I think it looks okay. There's a little patch here that I'm not super happy with. The other side looks fine. I think the nose looks fine. The forehead looks phenomenal. I will say though, when I was applying product on top of this, it felt sticky. Like, it wasn't as smooth an application as I'm used to. And I think it's because I still feel, even with me setting it with the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setting Mist, I do still feel sticky, and when you press, you do get stuff coming up on your fingers. Like, I do have bits of the foundation that are picking up on my fingers, so it never really sets down completely, truly. I think my first impressions of this, or my second first impressions now that I've had some time, and I'm happy I tried it again, but this is still not a foundation I'm ever going to reach for, and I would rather find somebody who wears this shade, who's excited about it, to give it away to, rather than keep it for myself because I don't like the application on it. I don't think it will wear super well. I just think there are way better skin tints out there, especially for the money and the price of this Estee Lauder skin tint. So I'm still not super happy with it. I'm still gonna say it does not get my stamp of approval. And if you're looking for a skin tint that has like that kind of minimal-ish, like light sheer coverage, I would really recommend the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Skin Tint. It's really good, and it just feels like nothing's on your face while also giving you the skincare and the protection that you need. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.